Hello, everybody. This is Frankie Day with Frankie Day Models. Okay, for this beautiful, beautiful, not a cloud in the sky Tuesday, change of pace compared to yesterday. Okay, this is video number 4. Yes, this is video number 4 for my Lindberg X PYRO ITC tuna clipper. Update number 4. Okay, now I've been busy this thing for a while. Got a lot done on it since post last video. I got a few more sundries to put on the Witcher parts. Put on there. Got to put the bait tank roof on top of the galleass frame over the bait tanks aft, and a little bit of weathering here and there. I'm kind of weathering as I go along on this thing. I've already got the stern racks on there, the rack platforms where they stand on to catch some big mighty tuna. Those tuna are fighting fish. They fight to their life, and those tuna fish are very heavy too. Sometimes it takes 3 guys to haul in a 150-pound tuna. They got 3 Japanese cane poles. They got it hooked up like a Burton system of rigging of a merchant freighter. And they all hook up to one hook and they all together pull it in. They throw it across the net drapes, which holds which catch the fish, tuna. It's going on pretty good. This paint schedule on this thing is exactly the GULFSTAR on their first release, the one I used to have. And actually, this thing comes with delivery of the Carol Ann decals right here. I'm not going to use them. That's all they give you. I don't want to put a Carol Ann on this thing. I want this thing to be the GULFSTAR. That's exactly what I modeled right out of the box of the GULFSTAR. The good folks at Lindberg, I'm pretty happy that these people are still releasing these old ITC molds. You know, these things are treasures. These used to be the cat's meow, fellas, years ago. Going back about 50, 60 years ago, these things were top shelf models back then. And like I said on video number 3, a lot of them were more or less guided to guys around my age or a little younger who used to be tuna captains on a tuna boat or a merchant ship, anything. And a lot of those companies back then, these old companies, they produced a lot of stuff back then that was shaken. Tuna fish was back in the 1950s was a big thing back in those days, and especially if it was chicken of the sea, who they bought out a lot of old ex minesweepers and they made fishing boats out of them because these things were Army Corps engineered. Like I said, video number 3, these things were built by the Army Corps engineers, built for the Navy, and these things were more or less used as mine layers, or they could be used as minesweepers and also personnel carriers. This here is 80 feet long. This is an 80-foot tuna clipper right here, and a scale of 160. I use mathematics up here and a slide tape. I thought it was 196 scale. I was wrong. Okay, now I got to paint the screw. I haven't got to paint the screw yet. Most of the painting was done. I got to add a little rust. These things were kept up pretty clean because you got companies like Chicken of the Sea, Bumblebee, and you got all these tuna clippers that are they kept their boats pretty pristine. And like I say, there's no hide for rust, fellas. There's no hide. You can paint a brand new ship right now. You get a paintbrush, paint it haze gray or white, any color like that. And I guarantee you 2 or 3 days later, you'll see rust coming out. Let's go bleeding rust. And it easy, just washes off. That's why you always give the Navy. You always give a fresh water wash down fore and aft, then you swab the decks and everything. Keep that rust out. I imagine these things here were kept pretty clean too. Okay, like I say, this model boat here is no stranger. It's the PYRO ITC Ringo kit that was released under the boxing of the good folks of Lindberg, and I'm very happy that the Lindberg company has released a lot of these old kits that were favorites of mine during my youth as a lad. That's one dead soldier. I should have this thing finished. Probably. I can have the thing done probably by tomorrow. Then I'll go on to the final reveal. The stack was made from aluminum. And I got the flagstaff on top of the crow's nest, an ass man painted that. You can see how that deck came out pretty good after I used pencil over the deck. Very elementary, Watson. Very elementary. I picked out these stern racks, rack platforms that they used. I got lots to go. I got rigging doing this thing. I got lifeboats got put on. There's just a few sundries. A great deal has been assembled. Right here, all the boxes, what you see is what you get. What this thing's going to get. Okay. Now, I shall have the final reveal. Let me get this thing off here, fellas. Excuse me, Mr. GULFSTAR, Tuna Clipper. You got your understudy right behind you. I'm about ready to show to the wonderful people in YouTube land. Set you over here where you're going to get busted. Okay, you guys remember this one. I should have the final reveal of this for the night. That's going to finish up the rigging on it. This took some time to build this bad boy. I think I made a couple live action videos of this thing. This is the 1967 lifelike North Sea fishing trawler. PYRO ITC Ringo kit, circa 1960 when this thing came out. The good folks of PYRO, they made two versions of this using the same kit. Those of you out there probably remember, but those of you don't. The ones that don't, I'll refresh you. I'll educate you. Instead of being the Maryland M, it was a Russian fishing boat. Yes, it was a Russian fishing boat. The kit came with a red hull, decks were gray, and all deck housing was all tan plastic. And this beautiful kit, this is 1/8 scale right here. So this makes good scale next to your Nantucket Relief Chesapeake Light Ship. This thing here is pretty authentic. I got down pretty much how I like it. Where they generally are. Get a little closer so you guys can see a little bit of it. You'll see a lot more better in the final reveal. I'll get those pictures out. this is one of their finest kits they produced. At that time, there wasn't too many of these kits that were available like this fashion. Because these things were, like I say, guys, these things were connoisseur kits. They were actually, they knew, just like Horace Boucher about your models, blue jacket models. These people were architects that built these things, that designed the molds and everything for them. And they knew there's a lot of people up there like to build model ships. And a lot of them are probably retired fishermen on a fishing trawler, tuna clipper, a light ship, a merchantman, the Blue Nose schooner or something, ex-crewmen, member people who know it. And these are very popular gems back in those days when they created these things. And people who served on them, even visually seen them in person at dockside, at pierside. I mean, these things were, they bought them like candy. They bought them. And an ITC went out of business by 1959. And by 1960, I think PYRO, the Union, New Jersey, they bought out the molds and everything. And Ringo somehow got involved a little bit into it. And they fudged out like a partner ran in the wind. And PYRO was the mainstay. Then, like Airfix USMPC does, they went ahead and went to Lifelike. They shared the love of Lifelike, which is eventually is a subsidiary uh, boxing of this kit. This is a Lindberg kit. This is Lifelike kit. This ain't the Lindberg kit, but Lindberg does make this. The factory rat made one. I think we built one at the same time. And he named his the Pistachio. He did a wonderful job with his. I like that pistachio green he has there. He likes pistachio, and stuff, and that gives his boat character. So I'm gonna finish this up today, and I think about 3 hours I should have this thing finished. Then I can post some pictures for the final reveal. We'll have the final reveal tonight. So that's gonna be shaking next. That's the next video coming up. Final reveal will this probably be by either Thursday or Friday. I want to shoot for Friday because I got a lot of stuff I got to do with this thing. A lot of rigging on this thing. Once I put the rigging on this thing's really come alive. Here's one that's really crazy, guys. I knew a guy who built one of these. What the hell was his name? I went to school with him. My God, come on, man, go back 60 years. Alan Hunt. Alan Reginald Hunt. That was his name. And he was like me, he liked to build models. He built one of these. Of course, back then it was the ITC kit. when he built it, he liked sardine crackers all the time. So they gave the boat extra character. So what we did, he took goddamn raw sardines, he put it in tin foil, and stuck it down the side of the ship. I went to his house and said, "Hey Frank, come over to my house, man. I want you to check something out." And so, "You got that tuna clipper done yet?" "Oh yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Come on over and check it out." So I went over to his house and checked that. You know what? It was this kind of paint schedule because we both had the same kits back then. I go, "Well, that thing smells, man. What do you got in that thing?" "I got fish in there, Frank. It gives it extra, it gives it life." I go, "Jesus." I say it does. It's all tin foil coming right out of there. I I like to give it a little age, let it ripen up a little bit. I says, "Man, that's taking it to extremes, buddy." Damn. But he was a character, just like me. So, like I say, guys, this is a good model. I don't know how long Lindberg is going to produce this thing. These things are like candy. You can find them all over eBay, all over the place. They're cheap, cheap as dirt itself. Everything. eBay is the conduit to anything you want. Just go and get them out of there. But mostly on eBay, I just get model ship fittings and such. And this is a nice model. Bruce Cure did a wonderful job. The Mystic Modeler from the garage, he did a wonderful job on his. And you got a lot of other fellows that did wonderful jobs. There's this as well. There's probably about 3 or 4 people built that thing, including myself. Mine's different compared to a lot of them. That gives the significance of the builds that they're all different. Okay, this is Frankie Dave Model signing off. I got work to do on the Maryland M North Fishing Trawler. And oh yes, I got my not my North car, but my South Google light chip. All subassemblies all painted. I drill a hole through there. I got a light here. This thing here flashes off and on. 9 volts. So it goes up right up in here. Boy, I wish I had about 4 hands. I could be a lot more productive. Of course, you all know where the light goes. There's being a beacon up here. That little slot where it fits in there, and the glass will fit over it. Goes right to the deck here. Goes through here. I drill a hole in the middle of. Excuse me, guys. Got too much in my hands here. Nothing lost, Mr. Christian. Nothing lost. You can see the hole where I drilled it right there. And I'll do the same for the bottom right here to receive the power. Well, that thing dry about 2 or 3 days before I got on. So I'll be working on this tonight. I got that going. So I'm gonna be having a lot of stuff done. A lot of stuff I'll be starting and finishing, and keep the videos alive. Keep me going. Yeah. Okay, guys. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. Make mama happy. Take care of the little ones. Stay focused when you drive. Beware of your surroundings. Get yourself a kit. Bring one out of the closet. Work on it. It's getting cold out there. Winter's finally getting here. And get some videos out, fellas. I like to see your work, and I know you guys like to see. You always see mine all the time, so keep this hobby going, fellas. Okay, so final reveal for the Maryland M will probably be this evening. If not, it'll definitely be tomorrow. So I'm going for this evening. Ain't no excuse why I can't get this thing done. I just got to do rigging on it. I got to put the shrouds on there, and she's done. Okay, I won't too long. This will be done. This will be done by tomorrow. If I don't build by Friday, that's what I'm going for. Okay, this is Frank Day Model signing off for the second, third time. We'll see you guys in the next video. So stay posted for the final reveal for the lifelike 196 scale fishing trawler Maryland M. Frankie Day signing off. Catch you later, fellas. God bless you all. I love you, fellas, and please take care of yourself.